Alright guys, Jameson and Alex here.
Hi.
Today we are doing something a little special. We're doing a blind review / feature of some special magic items that we got access to from Loot Tavern.
Yes.
They have a Black Friday sale that's starting today as of posting the video. That'll go until the end of November. So, Compendium Volume 1, 40% off.
Ooh.
That's 390 pieces of art and 670 items. So,
wow.
And more Heliana's, well, that was loud. More Heliana's hunts.
Sorry, I got excited.
And stuff with that
So
as well. And you get like monster-inspired stuff, multi-wave boss battles, also 40% off for a limited time. So make sure you check all that stuff out. We are going into this blind. That's why Alex is being ridiculous. So we don't know what we have coming here, but it's coming from Loot Tavern, so we know it's going to be good.
Yes.
I'm leaning into the stereotype of like if one of your senses doesn't work, the other ones are going to work better.
Yes.
So I'm going to just full on focus because I haven't read through them.
I have not either. I just have glanced at the document that was given to me, early access. So we're going to go through this. And one of the
full focus.
Okay, we're gonna stop talking. We're gonna get right into it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're entered in our D&D Beyond Sourcebook giveaway.
Big stuff.
Check that out.
Free stuff.
So, starting off. Oh, by the way, apparently these are all holiday themed, it seems.
Oh.
Because the first one is called Snowstars.
Snowstars. Okay.
This is a weapon.
Oh.
Which is a new weapon type known as a throwing star.
Oh.
We'll get to that in a second, it looks like, on the document. It is a rare magic item. Its component is primordial dust. So I believe this is going to go along with, like, because Heliana's Hunt has crafting and stuff that goes along with that. So we'll get to that here in a second.
Okay.
Much like regular snowflakes, no two of these throwing stars look alike.
Okay.
Rather than an amateurish mark of imprecision, this is seen as a sign of the crafter's expertise. Ooh. Enchanted ice is an infamously delicate material to work with, and shaping it with such intricate detail is no small feat. These throwing stars are usually found or crafted in bundles of 1d4 plus 4.
Okay. So
now,
roughly a dozen, or half a dozen, I mean.
Yes,
roughly half a dozen.
Approximately. First ability is Starburst. When you hit a target with an attack using one of these throwing stars, it fragments into multiple icy splinters and is destroyed.
Okay, so it's like an ice knife, but in a weapon.
Each creature within 5 feet of the target must succeed a DC 15 Dex saving throw, taking 2d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay.
So yes.
So they stick and they explode.
Yep.
Okay. So once you use them, they gone. Okay.
Also, we have Snowstorm. As an action, you can throw 4 of these stars at once and speak their command word to make them rapidly whirl around in a 5-foot cube within 20 feet of you, whipping up a small snowstorm for 1 minute, or until you speak the command word again. A creature that starts its turn in the snowstorm or enters its space for the first time on its turn must succeed a DC 15 con save, taking 3d6 cold damage and 3d6 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on success.
Okay.
As a bonus action, you can move the snowstorm up to 20 feet. After the storm subsides, the throwing stars used to create it are destroyed. So they are like a one-time use. It just depends if you want to use it as like a snowstorm, or if you want to throw them and explode.
So it's basically Ice Storm the spell,
but
not as big, not much damage. But again, it's not a 4th level spell. It's a magic item.
Yes. And then one other fun thing with these, surprise, surprises on top of surprises. There's going to be more, don't worry.
It's Christmas based.
There's also rarity variants to all of these.
Ooh.
So you get a rarity variant system that they have with these magic items.
Okay.
So they're at multiple levels. So you can grow your items with your players or let them become empowered as, your paladin performs valorous acts, your warlock appeases its patron, or your wizard imbues their items with even more potent essence. Yes. So you could have them scale up. You could have them find them at higher levels depending on campaign settings, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Your choice, how you want to do that. So the uncommon variant is it doesn't have the snowstorm property, and you reduce the DC to 13 and the damage of the starburst to 1d6.
Okay.
So it's weaker, but...
And it doesn't have all the features.
Right.
That's a pretty big jump. Yeah. Not going from not having the snowstorm at all.
Mm-hmm. And lower save.
And lower damage. Okay.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, to go from rare to uncommon.
Requires attunement or no?
does not.
Okay, it makes sense for it not to, since it's a disposable.
Yes.
Or expendable.
And then the very rare variant, DC increases to 16, damage increases from Starburst to 3d6, and the cold and piercing damage of the property is 4d6 each. So that'll pump it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So
pretty violent.
Solid. And I think one thing that's cool too on our end, for us only, is they included all of their balance testing and notes.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I had a discussion with one of the Loot Tavern guys.
Like for us here,
wow,
it makes them math people. For any of you British folks out there, it makes them maths people.
Yeah. So that's one of the big things is balance with it too. You know, they've spent a lot of time developing systems to make sure they can like mathematically test the balance, which is really interesting.
It's super smart.
Let us know.
That's super difficult.
Yes, and let us know if you want to learn more about that because it could be very interesting.
Yeah, that could be a fun little conversation.
So, yeah. Let's jump on to the second item.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure I can see the name, and I'm sure you're gonna love this one. Krampus's fork. It is a weapon.
It better be. It's a fork.
But it's a dagger.
Okay.
It's rare. It does require attunement.
Fair.
The component is a fiend horn.
A what?
A fiend horn.
Oh.
Fiend.
I didn't get the D in there. It's
Finkelhorn.
Anyway.
Einhorn is.
Glad
Finkel's Einhorn. The visage carved into this dagger's hilt is remarkably unnerving. Its tongue is always unpleasantly slimy to the touch, and its eyes that seem to follow you around.
Ugh.
Even if careful observation confirms beyond a doubt that they don't move. You might even get the feeling that there's something watching you through it, judging you, biding its time. You gain +1 bonus to
Why do I want this? Again.
+1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with the magic weapon.
Okay.
It has 3 charges, regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Okay.
In addition...
Most of the time you're going to get all your charges back. Unless you spend all of them and don't get the right one. Yeah.
In addition, the dagger can be used as a material component for the plane shift spell, and it is attuned to the elemental plane of ice, where the Krampus's lair is located. It has Dooming Fork as an action. You can tap this dagger against a metallic surface and expend 1 charge, causing it to produce a sound in a similar manner to a tuning fork. Instead of a clear note, however, the dagger produces your choice of one of the following sounds. Either screech, which produces a blood-curdling screech. Each other creature within 30 feet must make a DC 15 con save, taking 4d6 thunder damage, or half as much on a success.
Okay.
Or cackle, produces a sinister, raspy cackle. Each other creature within 30 feet must make a DC 15 wisdom save, taking 46 psychic damage. On a failed save, or half as much on success.
What's the radius on this ability again?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Well,
yes.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
Pretty big for a tuning fork.
Regardless, it does use a charge. There's only 3 charges max. So keep that in mind. Regardless of the sound you choose, the creature fails its save. It's also frightened until the end of its next turn. So it has some utility on there as well. Yep. The uncommon variant reduces the DC to 13 and damage to 46. And it does not frighten creatures either. Okay. And then the very...
Still useful.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Very rare variant increases the attack damage to +2, so it's a +2 weapon.
Sure.
And the DC to 16, and the damage to 76. So, I'll take it. That's solid.
It's the, like, fleshy tongue on the dagger. So, like, ugh.
Yeah, no. Ugh. Not about that.
Somebody been watching way too many horror movies. Or something. I don't know.
Third item we have on here.
We got 5.
We have 5. We're almost halfway.
40%. Come on.
We're there.
Maths.
Why would I balance stuff? Red-nosed headdress. Wondrous item. Rare. Requires attunement. Component is a pair of monstrosity were-reindeer antlers. Were-reindeers are renowned for their ability to flawlessly traverse dark and foggy forests in search of prey. On occasion, they gather into groups to launch larger assaults on isolated villages, sowing chaos by ruthlessly devouring children and running over grandmothers.
No,
we got ran over
Granny, no! By a were-deer. Wait, is that a Pokemon?
Wow. This headdress, this is why we don't do these videos. This headdress is a message of revolt against these monsters. Enough were-deer games.
These are
great.
Is that written in there?
It is.
Oh,
this headdress is a message.
You didn't put that in there yourself.
I did not. This is in here.
This seems questionable to me.
The Headdress has 6 charges, regains 1d4 plus 2 at dawn.
Okay.
Nose so bright. As a bonus action, you can use the red nose at its tip to light up, emitting bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for another 15 feet, or extinguish its light.
Okay.
While the nose is lit, areas in the bright light that are heavily obscured by weather phenomena, such as heavy snowfall or effects of fog cloud spell, count as lightly obscured instead. And then, guide my sleigh tonight. While wearing this headdress with the nose lit up, you can expend 1 or more charges to cast the Hunter's Mark, 1 charge, Locate Object, 2 charges, or Locate Creature, 4 charges.
Ooh.
When a spell is cast in this way, the nose glows more intensely the closer you come to the designated target, and extinguishing the light ends the spell.
I don't dislike that.
It's so flavorful.
It's so
good.
So if you had that plus the fork, you get to eat your very flavorful.
Oh gosh. Oh dear.
It's terrible. I know.
Uncommon variant reduces the charges to 4 and recharge to 1d4. Removes Locate Creature spell from the list. Okay. And the very rare variant increases the charges to 10, recharge to 1d8 plus 2, and Find the Path for 6 charges is added on as well. So yeah,
I do like the variants within these.
Yeah, it's nice to have the option to like scale something down or up.
Because if you really like the magic item, you're like, okay, I want to give this to them, but like, okay, I can't give them a very rare item at like level 2. So it's like this, the lower versions.
Yes. So one other thing too with these, if you notice, I'm mentioning the components. So like going along with those is the harvesting and crafting system. For those who are familiar with Heliana's Guide, which introduced a streamlined modular harvesting and crafting for 5th edition. So each item in the compendium comes with its own crafting recipe. Yeah. So you can actually have these things, be crafted by players if, you're maybe doing like a holiday themed one shot or a short little mini campaign.
Hey, we did one of those last year.
Find out, yeah, we did. Find out these kinds of things.
I'm not gonna lie, I was quite proud of that.
Yeah. Hey, you've been on a roll here with some of these last one shots that I've done. You're doing a good job.
I'm learning.
Number 4 out of 5. Almost through these guys. Gift of Many Things. Wondrous item uncommon. Component Pouch of Celestial Dust. Sure, you can go to the market and spend your hard-earned gold on potions of healing, but a gift of many things could be anything, even potions of healing. Why not inject some fun and chaos into your holidays with a gift so secret not even Santa knows what it holds? The feature with this is Mystery Box. The contents of this magical gift are kept magically indeterminate, even against divination spells, until the box is opened as an action. Roll a d6 and consult the table below to determine what you find inside. If a creature of evil alignment opens the box, it must roll twice, taking the lower result. It's so good. It's so good.
Glorious.
Especially once you see what some of these things are, because I'm already seeing glances. After the contents of the gift are removed from within, the box disappears in a shower of colorful sparkles. The contents, on a 1, it is a lump of coal.
As it should be.
No surprise there.
You rolled a 1, suck brick.
2 is 1d4 potions of healing.
Okay.
3 is 1d4 random first level spell scrolls.
What? Say that again?
1d4 random.
Oh, it's 1d4 first level spell scrolls.
Yes.
Oh, what a table that's going to be.
Oh, yeah, right. Number 4 is 1 random potion of resistance.
Okay.
5 is 1 random 3rd level spell scroll. And 6 is 1 potion of frost giant strength.
So that one's a 23 strength on the potion of Frost Giant. The second weakest of them, but still, it's above your maximum normal possible strength.
Definitely.
Sure kept Barbarian.
With the rare variant, we changed the die to a D8, so it adds 2 options at the high end.
Oh, okay.
7 is a Chime of Opening, and 8 is a Box of Marvelous Pigments.
Okay. I actually know what that one does.
Looks like the rest is the same. Well, no, sorry. It does increase some of the other stuff as well. At 6 is still a Frost Giant. At 5 is 1 random 5th level spell scroll.
Oh.
4 is 1d4 random 2nd level spell scrolls. 3 is 1d4 potions of greater healing. And then 2 is a random potion of resistance. And 1 is still a lump of coal.
Because what else is it going to be? Please tell me with the very rare, it's like a large lump of coal.
Well, unfortunately, it is still just a lump of coal. But it is a D10 now instead of a D8.
I wanted a bigger lump of coal.
The potions increase to 1d4 superior, 1d4 random 3rd level spell scrolls, 2 random potions of resistance, 5 is 1 random 7th level spell scroll. 6 is 2d8 plus 5 plus 3 arrows. So a bunch of plus 3 arrows.
Yep.
7 is a box of marvelous pigments. 8 is a potion of flying. 9 is a potion of longevity. And 10 is 1 ring of 3 wishes with only 1 wish left. So basically, you just get a wish. So,
just for clarification on the base readings here.
yes.
Once you open a specific present, it's gone. You can't get it again.
Correct.
So you roll the 4, the 4 is gone.
It disappears in a shower of
Right.
sprinkles.
Okay. So for forever. It's never coming back.
1 chance.
Okay. That's fine. Just want to make sure I was understanding it right.
Yes.
So far, that's my personal favorite.
Yes. So the last
the chaos.
Oh yes, what chaos, right?
It's like, so you play a wild magic sorcerer, and this is the first thing you get access to. It's like, the randoms.
Yes. Finally, we have Gingerbread Goblins. Yep.
Okay.
Wondrous item, rare. Component is a vial of plant sap. A single living soul remains in the dark depths of the abandoned Drury Lane, toiling away tirelessly to create magical confectionaries.
As in the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Is that what I heard?
That seems to be the case. His only wish is to see his sweets. The Muffin Man?
Who lives on Drury Lane? Sorry, Shrek references.
Yes. Sorry. His only wish is to see his sweets bring joy to a child's eyes, but an ancient curse placed upon him makes every last one of his desserts dangerously homicidal. Pray you never get to know the Muffin Man.
That's what happened to the Muffin Man.
Oh dear. Anyway, these cookies are usually found crafted in bundles, found or crafted in bundles of 1d4 plus 2. Although they may look delicious, they're dangerous to eat. A creature that eats a gingerbread goblin takes 1d4 piercing damage every 10 minutes for 1 hour, as the cookie stabs its stomach from within. Oh, these are so good.
I may have a new favorite.
These are so good. Oh, just wait. We have Gingerbread Horde. As an action, you can toss up to 5. Oh, God. All right. You can toss up to 5 of these cookies into unoccupied spaces within 5 feet of you. Each cookie becomes a tiny creature under your control as per the animate object spell, except that it doesn't have a flying speed. And all of them take their turns immediately after yours. A cookie crumbles and is destroyed after 1 minute, or when it's reduced to 0 hit points.
Okay.
We also have Gingerbread Giant. As an action, you can crush 5 cookies together, causing... These are so great, I'm sorry. Causing them to merge and grow into a gingerbread giant, which forms into an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
Gingerbread giant crumbles and is destroyed after 1 minute, or when it drops to 0 hit points.
And I assume there is a stat block for these.
There is.
Okay, good.
It's an ally to you and your companions, and it shares your initiative count, but takes its turn immediately after yours.
Okay.
You can mentally command it as a bonus action. If you don't, it takes dodge to avoid danger.
Okay.
Very rare variant. Increase the number of cookies you can animate at once with the Gingerbread Horde property, and the number of cookies you can crush together with the Gingerbread Giant property to 7. The Gingerbread Giant gains 20 temp hit points for each cookie over 5 that it's used to create. If 7 cookies are crushed, it can use its slam attack 1 additional time on each of its turns.
Oh.
So, the actual stat block on here is for the Gingerbread Giant, because we are using the stat block of the animate objects spell for the small ones.
Right, the little construct things.
So for the giant, it's a huge construct, 12 AC, 84 hit points average, 30 feet movement speed, stats, 20 strength, 6 dex, 18 con, 3 intelligence, 11 wisdom, 1 charisma.
So he's less an absolute bro than he is a dum-dum.
Like a slow dum-dum.
Oh, goodness.
Damage immunities, poison, psychic, condition immunities, charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned. So nothing can stop Gingerbread Giant.
Oh, Lord, he coming.
120 feet dark vision. We also have immutable form, which means it can't have its form altered.
Yeah, no polymorphed.
Siege monster, double damage to objects and structures. We do have multi-attack, which is 2 slam attacks and uses its icing breath, if available.
Yes.
So
what else would it be? Does it do cold damage?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Hold on. Is there a better choice for this? It's like, that's icing, so it's like ice, but no, it'd be like sweet. I don't know. Go ahead.
We'll see. Slam is +8 to hit, reach of 10 feet, 3d8 plus 5 bludgeoning, average 18. So pretty solid. And it's 2 attacks, and if you get the upgraded variant, it would be 3 attacks plus the icing.
Nice.
You also have your Gumdrop Toss as a ranged weapon attack.
Not my gumdrop buttons!
+8 to hit, range 60, 240. So get the disadvantage at super long range,
but you can still get it out there.
With the average 24 damage, 3d12 plus 5 bludgeoning. So you're hitting with that big old gum drop 'em. Gum drop 'em. Yep. Sorry. Again, why we don't do this. Icing Breath. Recharge 5 or 6.
Okay. Recharge weapon, got it.
Giant spews sticky icing in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in the area must succeed a DC 16
poison damage.
Strength save or be restrained. It's a condition. Until the start of the Gingerbread's next turn. Surfaces in the area of the cone become covered in icing, making them difficult terrain for a minute. So it's like a utility
I don't hate that.
area of effect.
That's cool. It's ice, sugary icing. What kind of damage is it going to do? It's not.
It's just sticky.
Cool.
It's just sticky.
I approve.
Yeah, I like that one. We don't want to say you saved the best for last, but you saved the best for last with that one. I like it.
It's got a case for it.
I think that's my favorite one here.
I do love the chaos of the pulling the gifts out of the box.
Yeah, it's always fun.
I like that one.
It's always fun.
It's just like, come on, not a Olympical. Dang it! It's like, well, good.
But yeah, that's those are the 5 items that we were provided with. Definitely always fun, interesting, fun stuff coming from Loot Tavern, and very well done. I've been working with their team a lot here recently, and everything they do is fantastic that we've done with them. So,
is it bad that I can't get the whole image of the Grunt Halo 3 birthday thing? You pop them in the head. It's yay! That's what I think. You open the gift. You're like, Cole. No! Yay!
You should have had like sad trumpets. Yeah. Anyways, if you want more of this, I'm not talking about us and our random dialogue. I'm talking about more of these magic items.
You probably want less of that.
And character stuff on here. Make sure you check out their Patreon, which will have links to all of their stuff, website and everything in the description as well. So make sure you check that stuff out. You're never going to be disappointed with theirs. I mean, guys, these are so flavorful.
Yeah.
And these are like obviously holiday themed. Yeah. But not all of their stuff is like that. You know, they have some really good, awesome stuff.
Just, they're releasing a little bit leading up to the holidays. Yes. You kind of want to lean into it a little bit. Again, for sure. I like it. I approve.
So check out their Patreon. They're already working on Volume 2. New items each week. Access to their huge backlog of magic item art. That's 500 pieces of art and 800 items.
Oh, so I got to chill just thinking about how much that was.
Yeah, they also have Patreon Foundry, which you can get Foundry-ready item packs, which are released monthly on Patreon, and will soon be available on the web shop. So yeah, lots of stuff for virtual tabletops, or if you play old school pen and paper, you can do that too. Or hybrid. I know a lot of people do hybrids too.
Yeah, so. We kind of hybrid. I'm rolling physical dice until the day I.
It's satisfying for sure. But that's going to be all for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications so you know when all of our new videos are coming out. Check out our sponsors, Loot Tavern, the link down below.
That's right.
And as always, thanks for watching.